Stop calling it your car, because by 2030, you're nothing but a glorified tenant on four wheels. Imagine being locked out of your own driver's seat because a software subscription declined, or having your engine killed remotely because you drove an inch outside an approved zone. This isn't just technology. It's a high-tech hijack of your freedom. They don't want you to drive. They want to rent you your own life. Here is the terrifying truth Big Auto is hiding. Think the BMW heated seat scandal was just a failed experiment? Wake up. That wasn't a mistake. It was a stress test. BMW, Mercedes and Tesla are playing a long game and you're the prize. Right now, your garage is housing a Trojan horse. Mercedes is literally holding your engine hostage, asking for $1,200 a year just to unlock the horsepower your car already has under the hood. It's the same motor, the same copper, the same steel, but it's choked by a line of code until you pay the ransom. And Tesla? They've already proven they can reach into a used car and delete autopilot after you've bought it. This isn't just about connectivity or safety. It's about the infrastructure of control. Since 2018, every wire and sensor in your car has been designed to report back to the mothership. Manufacturers are no longer selling you a machine. They are building a digital cage. The hardware is already there, sitting dormant in your BMW or Audi, waiting for the day they decide you've had enough free access. They didn't cancel the subscriptions because they care about you. They paused because we caught them. But the kill switch is already installed. The question is, when will they flip it? If you think the heated seats were bad, wait until you see how Mercedes handles their EVs. They've locked 20% of your EQE's power behind a €750 annual paywall. No new parts, no physical tuning, just a digital lock on the horsepower you already paid for at the dealership. It's literal performance extortion. Don't even get me started on the used car market. Tesla proved they can run remote audit on vehicle after it's been sold, deleting $8,000 worth of autopilot features like their snatching back rental. It took a massive media firestorm to get those features back for a guy named Alec, but the message was clear. If they can reach in, take it, you never really owned it. But here's the most insulting part. Volkswagen and BMW are now charging you a yearly fee just to use features that run off your own phone's data. You're paying for your mobile plan, then paying VW another £99 a year for the privilege of checking your car's health on an app. It's double taxation on your own technology. We're moving toward a future where a car is just a smartphone on wheels, and the manufacturer owns the App Store. The question is, are you ready to pay a subscription just to unlock your own front door? Don't expect the government to save you. In Europe, the Fit for 55 agenda isn't just about emissions. It's the blueprint for a tracking state. We are moving toward a world where your car is just a high-tech mobility package with a short leash. Picture this. You don't buy the car for $40,000. You rent your life for $400 a month. But there's a catch. Cross an international border. Upgrade required. Drive 50 miles over your limit. Penalty fee. And if you miss a payment, the system doesn't just send letter. It strips your car down in stages. First, your music goes silent. Then, your AC cuts out in the summer heat. Finally, the engine simply refuses to wake up. With manufacturer-only authentication, even your local mechanic is locked out. You aren't buying a vehicle, you're buying a monthly permission slip to move. The open road is being paved over by a digital toll booth, and once you sign that contract, there's no turning back. The question isn't what car you'll drive in 2030, it's whether you'll be allowed to drive it at all. But here is the truth the giants are terrified you'll discover. Their system only works if you agree to it. You aren't powerless. To reclaim the open road, you need a strategy. First, hunt for the sweet spot. 2010 to 2018 vehicles. These are the gold standard, modern safety and performance, but built before mandatory e-call turned cars into snitches. Second, treat your finance agreement like a minefield. If you see a telemetry clause, walk away. You aren't just signing for a loan, you're signing away your privacy. Third, kill the automatic updates. On a modern car, an update isn't a gift. It's a digital leash that can lock features or add new fees overnight. Most importantly, support right to repair. When you break their monopoly on the wrench, you break their grip on your wallet. They want to turn your car into a smartphone on wheels. It's time we reminded them that we aren't just subscribers, we're owners. This is how we win. Don't let them kill the American drive. The titans of the auto industry didn't just learn from Silicon Valley. They've adopted the smartphone playbook to strip away your autonomy. They want to kill the one-time sale and replace it with a permanent tax on your mobility. They call it progress. I call it digital feudalism. In 2030, the ultimate status symbol won't be a screen that spans your dashboard or a 0 to 60 time controlled by a server. The real luxury will be ownership. It will be the privacy of a machine that doesn't report your every move to a shareholder. It will be the freedom of a car that starts because you turned the key, not because a corporate server gave you permission. True freedom shouldn't have a monthly subscription fee. Don't let them rent you back the life you've already built. Choose ownership. Choose privacy. Keep the keys in your hands, not their cloud. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to fight for the future of the open road. I'll see you in the next one. Think it's just about a few bucks for navigation? Look closer. Mercedes is now nickel and diming you for everything down to your ambient lighting. But the real gut punch came from Toyota. They actually tried to put your own key fob behind a paywall. Imagine holding the physical remote in your hand, standing in front of the car you paid for, and being told you owe $80 a year just to use the remote start button. This isn't innovation, it's rent-seeking on a global scale. Analysts are projecting billions in subscription revenue by 2030, and none of it comes from giving you anything new. They are simply charging you rent to access the hardware you've already bought and paid for. But here is where it gets truly chilling. That mandatory e-call connectivity, it's a two-way street. We're seeing companies like Renault already proving they can remotely kill your battery charging if you miss a payment. With GPS geofencing and over-the-air updates, your car is no longer a tool for freedom. It's a digital tether. If a corporation can reach into your driveway and disable your transportation based on a contract dispute, do you really own that car? Or are you just a guest in a machine they still control? This is the legal precedent for a world where your mobility can be switched off with a single click. Think your driving habits are private? Not anymore. BMW and UK insurers are turning your car into a snitch. They call it personalized pricing, but let's call it what it really is: digital surveillance. They aren't just rewarding safe drivers. They're building penalty system where a late-night drive or a quick acceleration to merge into traffic could spike your premium in real time. Your insurance is becoming dynamic tax on your behavior. But the real trap? It's in the electric vehicle revolution. When you buy an EV, you aren't just buying a car, you're buying a lifelong dependency. Tesla's supercharger network isn't just a plug, it's a leash. One billing dispute, one server error, and your $100,000 machine is a paperweight. And look at Renault's battery as a service. This is the blueprint for the future. You own the chassis, but the manufacturer owns the heart of the machine. They've made it legal to remotely throttle your range or kill your charging capacity the second you fall behind on a payment. You're driving a car with a rented heart that can be stopped with a single keystroke from a corporate office thousands of miles away. Ownership is being replaced by permission. The question is, how much of your freedom are you willing to lease back?